Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at AI disaster response. Could intelligent agents actually be the key to saving millions of lives when the absolute worst happens? Let's dive right in.
Okay, picture this. It's 3:17 in the morning, the vast majority of the city is fast asleep, it's completely quiet, and then, absolutely without warning, the ground just begins to shake. An earthquake has struck.
In the immediate aftermath, it's just sheer chaos. Buildings are trembling, power lines fail, roads crack right down the middle. Millions of people wake up completely confused, terrified, and just desperately searching for safety. And in a terrifying moment like this, every single second matters.
This brings us to Section 1, the instant AI response, and thousands of agents waking up instantly.
So imagine that the very millisecond the Earth moves, thousands of AI agents wake up and begin working instantly. Not 5 minutes later, not when someone finally makes a phone call, but immediately. You've got one group analyzing seismic sensor data. Another is already identifying the hardest hit neighborhoods. A third group is calculating the fastest emergency routes, pivoting in real time as damaged bridges are tracked. And simultaneously, you've got another group monitoring hospital beds to help prioritize rescue operations. Together, they're creating this constantly updated real-time picture of the entire disaster.
Looking at that incredible level of instant coordination, we really have to ask ourselves, could this become the actual future of emergency response? Can better information synthesis fundamentally change how we deal with humanity's oldest, most unpredictable natural threats?
Because let's face it, natural disasters have always challenged us. Earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, wildfires, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, each one of these arrives with very little warning and just overwhelming force. Now, obviously, no technology can actually prevent them from happening, but better information, that helps people respond so much faster.
Let's move on to Section 2, predicting nature's elements, fire, wind, and water.
Let's say a massive wildfire is spreading rapidly. AI agents can instantly analyze live satellite imagery, process complex weather forecasts and wind directions, and even assess local vegetation conditions. They take all of that and estimate exactly how the fire is going to spread over the next few hours. Because of this, firefighters receive updated maps to make critical tactical decisions, and communities get evacuation guidance far earlier than they used to.
Or picture a major hurricane approaching the coast. Think about everything that has to happen. Emergency shelters need preparing, medical supplies have to be distributed, public transit coordinated, power companies positioned. It's a lot. Well, AI agents can organize this massive storm of incoming data to produce continuously updated situational awareness for emergency managers. Now, to be clear, human leaders are still the ones making every single critical decision, but they are empowered with vastly superior information right from the start.
Or what about severe flooding after days of heavy rainfall? You know, when roads just disappear underwater and whole neighborhoods become totally isolated? AI agents can actually combine satellite images, river-level sensors, weather forecasts, and live traffic info to identify safer evacuation routes. They help rescue teams prioritize exactly where assistance is needed the absolute most.
Which takes us to Section 3, accelerating post-disaster recovery, rebuilding faster. You see, after a disaster hits, recovery can literally take years. But AI steps in to help streamline the whole shebang. It helps estimate infrastructure damage, organizes crucial supply deliveries, tracks repair progress, coordinates volunteers, and even helps governments allocate their resources way more efficiently. And the result? Recovery begins much sooner, and communities can rebuild faster. But wait, as incredible as all of this sounds, we do need to ground this explainer in reality for a second. We have to ask a really critical question here. What if the communication networks just completely fail? What happens if the digital infrastructure we are relying so heavily on goes dark? We absolutely cannot ignore the physical limitations. Disasters are, by definition, fundamentally unpredictable. Communication networks might fail, sensors can easily become damaged, the information feeding the AI can be highly incomplete. Because of all this, AI recommendations must always be evaluated by experienced emergency professionals who are working under these extremely difficult conditions.
And that brings us to a crucial point. Technology supports decision-making. It does not replace courage. No matter how incredibly advanced our AI agents become, at the end of the day, they are merely tools.
The true heart of disaster response is always going to be the human bravery of a first responder running into a burning building or wading into dangerous floodwaters.
Moving into Section 4, Technological Challenges and Fairness, Supporting All Communities Responsibly. It's absolutely vital that emergency assistance reaches everyone fairly. Whether a disaster strikes a densely populated urban neighborhood, a spread-out rural community, or an extremely remote village, the AI design priority must remain exactly the same: equal assistance. Every single life matters equally, and our systems absolutely must reflect that fundamental human value.
Now for our final section, Section 5, Empowering Human Courage, a Powerful Partner.
A lot of experts imagine a future where AI agents continuously monitor hazards behind the scenes. Again, not to replace our first responders, but to help them prepare sooner and respond faster. Because during a life or death emergency, time is often the most valuable resource we have. Saving just a few minutes can quite literally mean the difference between life and death.
Look, artificial intelligence can't eliminate natural disasters, but it really can help reduce their human impact. Humanity's greatest strength during its most difficult moments has always been people protecting one another. Neighbors helping neighbors pull debris away, doctors treating patients, firefighters risking their lives, volunteers rebuilding their communities piece by piece.
So maybe the greatest purpose of AI isn't just about building smarter, faster machines for the sake of cool technology. It's about AI quietly organizing information in the background, becoming this silent, incredibly powerful partner in human resilience. Doing the heavy data lifting so that people can focus their hands, their hearts, and their courage purely on saving lives.
Now, seeing this incredible potential in disaster response naturally leads us to wonder about some other massive applications for this tech. Which brings us to a really fascinating question for our next explainer. Can AI agents help protect Earth's environment? Like, could these exact same intelligence systems become one of humanity's greatest allies in our ongoing fight against climate change?
Well, we are going to dive deep into that question next time. If you found this explainer helpful and want to continue exploring how AI agents are transforming emergency response, disaster management, and really our world at large, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications. The future of resilience is being built today, and we want you right here with us as we unpack it all. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next explainer.